This is my first shop. This is my first shop. I've spent my life, you know, in retail and advising retailers, and this is my first. Sometimes I do go into a cold sweat.
I've spent 6 months planning my dream store. I'm opening a shop in House of Fraser.
I have gone back 50 years.
It's more like roadkill, that one.
It's Japanese, she doesn't really like cleaning baths.
If she doesn't go through, I'm resigning, don't I?
It's got to take 2 million in its first year.
That is scary numbers.
Yeah, she'd go from the Queen shops to the, not even the Princess shops very quickly.
Now it's the countdown to my launch.
You've missed a whole of the training. It's just not good enough.
When it's finished, I shall...
No, it is finished. I'm keeping that industrial feel.
Are you really?
Yeah.
I thought she was nearing 60, to be honest.
I'm sorry, I hate it.
I've been hearing that you don't want my objet de plaisir.
As far as I'm concerned, the answer's no.
House of Fraser, they're a little bit prim and proper. I had to make the breast less breast-like. Who's Kev?
Mate.
Oh, I thought you were gay.
Ex-wife.
The fashion industry has perpetuated youth. Youth is sexy. Age ain't.
I look at those women and I think they look amazing, you know? What's our ads?
Your face.
I'm getting stressed. I'm actually having a panic attack.
Yeah, was I exasperated? Yeah, I am exasperated.
I actually, too, am allowed to be a bit upset. That is so beautifully tactile in the hand. That is such a chic dildo. Gosh. Okay, let's set these up. I don't think I've ever in my life gone into a meeting with the CEO of a business with a load of dildos under my arm. This is the first, that's for sure. In a month from now, I open my department at House of Fraser, Oxford Street. For the past 160 years, this family store has played it safe.
Wear that at the back.
Now, I want to create the most modern and sexy shop on the high street.
I think that gives him an understanding of that.
But I need to get my plans past the formidable CEO, John King. This is quite a move away from anything he does in House of Fraser. So he's got to believe it and think, God, I trust her.
Hello.
Find the one. Hey, John.
You've got the root scheme style or the army?
Take a seat. Just a few people here for your meeting, John. This is creating a new concept that puts this customer at the heart of it. Some of it's provocative, some of it's naughty, some of it's fun, some of it's glamorous. This is probably the DNA of everything that we're trying to do. The first thing that you'll see when you come up the escalators is the world. We've taken actually the inspiration of the Art Deco windows. It's got this very sort of loft apartment feel.
Okay.
This area, now this is our fitting room. So what we want is to have sales stylists and then bellboys who are runners. Come on, Rich. See? How fun! How brilliant does that look?
I was told I've got my whole career to recover from this moment.
That's the fun element of it for the launch, maybe. But I think in the shop, so sophisticated, you know.
I want this department to be really fun, where it's just all about her and her indulgence. This is where women are just going to feel sexy, a little bit naughty, very exquisite. And these dildos are beautiful. They could be Manolo Blahnik, they could be accessories, but they are dildos. Do you want to feel that, John? These are retailing between £70 and £100, very discreet.
I think you need to be careful how to do it because we are a family store.
Yeah.
So if I'm shopping with my girls who are 7 and 10, I don't want them picking that up and saying, "What's this, mummy?"
Aren't you saying to keep them in a little drawer?
Keep them in a drawer in the warehouse.
Oh no!
Moving on.
John isn't won over by my naughty side, but he does want my concept. As always, it comes at a price.
Now that we've got the design sorted out, it's now about delivery, isn't it? This should take, I mean, at least 3 million.
The numbers go up every time I see him.
Of course they do. Exactly.
And things are about to get ugly.
Okay, and we actually would like to put you on the back of a bus, and I think it will really be good for the business. It will drive traffic to the store, alongside a really classy, you know, advertising campaign.
It's not a celebrity endorsement.
That's not what we're saying here. I think it's important that we do have it.
Nothing's straightforward, nothing's easy. Me being on an ad campaign. And there's still that bit of, not the bellboys, put them in black suits, you know. They wouldn't quite go the whole hole, but I'm still doing it. Still doing it. I will not give up the fight. So, John's given the green light to my design, but that's only half the battle. Ding! Comes out, bellboys greeting them. It falls to his management team to bring my dream to life. Now, what I want is that she's instantly into this, wow, I'm into a... And I don't even want it to feel like a department store. I have carts where I sell hosiery, and it's like that, hey, get your hosiery. Like, we've got this marketplace instead of... It could be cafe, it could be surfing, it could be selling, it could be anything. Huh?
Can't do cafe.
Can't you? What's the rules of department stores?
Not in an area like this.
We're going to break the rules, David.
You have to be mindful. It's a very, very busy escalator area. So whatever you do here has to be mindful.
It's also part of the whole health and safety flow, because there's fire curtains around here as well. So
Health and safety. Suddenly my creative mojo's got into health and safety.
Every brand we have, we want them to shout about their brand, but within the design integrity of our store.
Mary's fluid, isn't she? She's a fluid thinker. She's moving every second. So we need to try and learn to keep up with it. I think what I might do, I might get some handcuffs for Mary. Just walk around the store with her.
Steady on, Paul. I think radical to Paul is a new swing ticket. Or a hanger with a different colour. But I have to work with them. The old guard and I might not be seeing eye to eye, but I've got 12 fresh new disciples for my shop floor. And I've picked an eclectic bunch.
It was amazing that she called me whilst I was cooking my bit of chicken.
It's definitely inspiring, and the heat's going to be a fantastic opportunity. And it's the unknown, because I think it's just something that's not been done before, and I think it will evolve and evolve, so yeah, I'm excited.
I think I would have the most to learn, because I've been selling houses, so a bit different to dresses, but I'll try hard.
Right.
Over the next 3 weeks, my staff will be schooled in the Mary Portas approach to service. You've got to think about the pret-a-porter codes, OK? 1 part simple chic, 1 part fashion edge, and decorate, OK? You look so worried, Leslie, you are. Are you? You look like this is a lot of information. You need your notebook.
I've got it.
Oh, no.
But I can't write quick enough. Sorry, I might not be listening if I'm writing, so I want to listen.
Yeah, you know, you feel it. Feel it. There'll be things that you'll bring that will add to this as well, so don't panic, OK? But not everyone who got a job offer is here. Despite making numerous calls to the only bloke I wanted on my team, I can't get through to him. Mark, it's Mary Portas. Where have you been? We've left I don't know how many messages for you. Did you not get them? Well, where are you now? Right, get on a tube. If you want to work with me, you turn up as soon as you can, OK? Bye. He wants it that much, and let's see if he turns up. Oh, I love that scarf with that dress, Amanda. Well done. I haven't worked out with it. Yeah, brilliant.
However, I've got in something else at the minute.
OK. See that energy going down there? That's what I want. She's on it. She's going to be managing them. Go, girl. Amanda's a pro.
You'd be happy where
But I've pulled in my fearsome 40-something women for those on the team who really need the practice. How are you getting on?
Okay. I'd be a bit more outrageous with the jewellery.
Yeah.
She looks a bit conservative with that.
Yes.
I'd
Yes.
have something,
tiny little
I'd have like something big and black hanging.
Let's not talk about that. That's maybe not the best thing.
I was thinking about what you said. This is the sheep.
It's not shit.
I know,
it's sheep.
the word. That's the sheep bit. It's all new for me, but I will give it my best shot. I will listen and learn. I'm learning already. I was reading books in bed last night, so I will give it everything. That's all you can do, isn't it?
And speaking of commitment... Well, I never.
Trying to get hold of you was like just trying to get hold of the Queen. Now listen, this is a bit of a risk I'm taking on you. You're going to come in as a junior runner. I'm going to give you all the training. You're on a 3-month trial, you know that?
Yes.
So I don't want to hear excuses. You're in here now.
Okay.
You're going to come up here and you're going to meet your colleagues and you're going to be working from now on.
Okay.
Like mad. Come on. Come on. One more colleague. I like it. I'm going to give him a hard time because I put my neck on the line, you know, so he just cannot let me down.
It's a nice feeling that, you know, someone's told you they can see something in you and you've got potential there and you've just got to push yourself. So it's all on my shoulders.
I spent my life in retail and this is my first shop. Sometimes I do go into a cold sweat because I'm putting into practice all that I preach.
But there's no going back. Despite the health and safety hang-ups, my radical rebuild is underway. But it hasn't been without its casualties.
Good morning. Can we help you at all?
I'm looking for Viella or Country Casuals.
Right, Viella isn't here anymore. Country Casuals is in the basement. It's been moved downstairs.
That's so funny. She's coming. Is this it? Wow. The windows are terrific. These haven't been exposed for like 30 years.
But this refit doesn't come cheap.
Now I'm getting worried. Now I'm thinking square footage, Doc.
£150,000 that House of Fraser management expect me to make back pretty quickly.
The Mary thing, there's a lot of risks attached to it. You know, this is the busiest shopping street in Europe, and we've just given Mary a fair chunk of our estate, and she's got to generate a hell of a lot of money to justify it.
So what I've opened this up is to give me at least 3 foot in height. You go out there and you're like that.
On the other side of the wall in evening wear, it's business as usual.
It is a bit on the tired side. It's more like roadkill, that one. Department stores, more so than anything else, are theatre. People expect to see almost velvet curtains and drapes and never see behind the scenes. You look up at a ceiling in a theatre and everything has stucco and paint and gilt, and that's what a department store should mean. I think we're all a little bit apprehensive. Apprehensive is the word.
Good morning. Have you seen my shop yet? Come and have a look what I've been doing. Don't tell anyone else because they'll think I favour you too. But since you're my neighbours and you need a cup of sugar any time, I want you to feel free to come in. Come on.
Cup of sugar?
Yeah, isn't that what neighbours do?
G&T.
G&T. Come and have a look. I want your opinion, and I don't mind you being really honest. Oh, look at his face.
I don't think I need to say anything. The ceiling, when it's finished, I shall...
No, it's finished. I'm just going to put some lights in it. I'm keeping that industrial feel.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah. What do you think, Elizabeth?
Very different from what I expected.
It's different. I expected it to be a little bit more sort of on the lavish side. I don't know.
Look at Spencer's face.
Yeah.
Yes, a little bit more glamorous.
There I'm going to put a video installation of dancers. The floor is going to be concrete underneath. You expected a bit of carpet, weren't you, Elizabeth?
Couldn't have the same, could you? It'd have to be different, wouldn't it?
Okay, come here. You're going to like this. Go in there, go in there.
Light on as well?
Yeah. Spence, look in the mirror. That is you in daylight. That's how you look at work on the shop floor.
Pasty.
Okay. Yeah. Then, Spence, you go for dinner. What do you think?
Good lighting.
Yeah. So that one is you out at dinner with your lover. That's when you're down the nightclub, Spence. Bit of flashing going on. Look at you would be, wouldn't you?
Oh, definitely.
How do I stop it? So you like it?
Ish. We had this sort of look downstairs in the basement. I just am shocked to see it on the 3rd floor. I don't like that particular look. It is very radical for what has been referred to as hats, frocks and geriatrics, the 3rd floor.
But we're moving with the times and the revolution is just beginning. I'm going to make bingo wings a thing of the past. You know what, I'm so excited about this because I cannot believe that this little touch of a genius idea hasn't been done before. Rich, so I tried these on at home, not these. Stop laughing. Right, now, okay, look, this is just nothing. But already, and forget the hunchback. But already, look at that, okay? Now, if you've got problems with your arm, not even problems, or you don't want to show your arms, they're a little bit white, a little bit flabby, a little bit this, how good does that look?
Yeah, no, it's great. And in all the colours.
And lace, black lace for Christmas, and silver lace, right? Oh God, get me out of it, Rich, get me out. Pull my hosiery down, love. Oh dear. Shana's have been producing hosiery for over 50 years.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Stockings and tights are their territory, so they're in for a surprise. I'm sure you've heard the term bingo wings. That women, when they buy an evening dress and they want to hide their arms, they have to end up with what is known in the business as a shrug. Have you got a shrug in your wardrobe? You probably don't need one. You have. Suddenly, what does that do for my look? How bad is that?
It looks like a bed jacket.
I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says, even if it's got a bit of tinsel going through it. I end up looking like an old bird. And the word shrug just fills me with horror. So, we've come up with an idea that I just think is phenomenal. We think you should do a range of arm hosiery. This is how simple it can be. It just goes across the back, really simply. Imagine you can do it in fishnet, so it's beautiful for evening. You could do it in colour. I just think it's such a powerful offer. We've even come up with a name for it. Armoury, and it's just gorgeous. This is just, it's a new fashion piece.
And it can be in a flat pack like hosiery.
Yes. Have you ever thought of that?
No.
No? Have you ever heard of it?
No.
No? Yes, there is a God. I mean, that might be a good thing, it might be a really bad thing. Alleluia. But the real Holy Grail is getting a hit with my first ever collection. It's new style coats. Oh. I've designed chic wardrobe essentials. The on-trend pencil skirt, timeless trousers, must-have slouchy knit, classic shirts, and the perfect dresses. I'm sorry, that is absolutely the most simple, fabulous dress. But it's real women's opinion that counts. I recruited a fearsome group for feedback on the high street.
If Mary's stuff fits into this, then she has a problem.
And now, worryingly, it's my turn. I actually have had sleepless nights over this because I'm bringing in the biggest mixed bag of very outspoken, very opinionated women. There is part of me that really, in all honesty, wants to go, put it in the shop. I don't want to hear the women's opinions, if I'm honest. Thankfully, I've got backup from my friend, British designer Antonio Berardi, who's just flown in from Milan.
We kind of go back a long way, and I met Mary because I made her wedding outfit.
Ladies! Woo! Look at you!
Hi, Mary.
Still got your party gear on. How are you?
Very well.
We're good, thanks.
This is my saviour.
Hello.
Come in. This man dressed me for my wedding, and he's going to be dressing you guys. What I've started with, I'm not calling them basics, but I think they're absolutely beautiful essentials that every woman should have in their wardrobe, okay? Right, okay, so this is my no-brainer dress. Isn't that great?
That's
You
nice.
just chuck over everything, right? Washable, absolutely no-brainer. Here goes, and Antonio and I are praying for a good response.
I'm not sure this is doing it for me because I like more structured stuff. Plus, look at my footballer's knees.
But not everything can be for everyone, and I think
No,
as I
that
said,
isn't for you.
Do you like my red number? Something's not right about it, Anna.
the neckline's mumsy.
The neckline's
If it
mumsy.
was slash neck,
That's what it, yeah.
it would look better.
I think she looks lovely in that. It's a really nice shape for her.
I just think it's fabulous. I feel totally different in it.
That is gorgeous. That is absolutely beautiful.
It's got lots of give, that's the thing. You can sit down in it.
Doesn't she look fantastic in that?
Because I'd wear that again and again and again.
Pen, you look gorgeous, right?
When was the last time you showed yourself like that? Be honest, honest.
I'm sorry, I hate it. Absolutely.
Why do you hate that?
Because the body that's underneath this is better than this dress.
Why?
I feel mumsy in it.
Do you like it?
It's not me. I think I work for McDonald's.
Of course, I didn't expect to get everything right, but Pen is one hard woman to please.
Do you like it, Pen?
Well, I used to wear this sort of thing in the 80s when I was corporate girl.
Would you wear gold shoes like that, Pen?
Never.
Why did I think that would be the answer?
Why do you need me to like your collection?
I don't need... Why do I need you? Because you wrote into me and you said I'm not being looked after, and the whole point of this exercise is for me try and to create a collection for women.
From you, I'm getting a lot of, oh, well, of course you wouldn't like that.
Yeah, was I exasperated? Yeah, I am exasperated.
I'm exasperated.
And I'm allowed to be exasperated. I've worked non-stop 24/7 on trying to get this right. I actually too am allowed to be a bit upset, and I am. It's tough to hear I don't like it, I hate this, oh I feel awful in it. It's tough, but take that on board, Pen. I feel that this is a big failure and I hate failure.
No matter how difficult they are, customers have to come first, which is why I want my staff to have real expertise.
What is armoury?
It's height that goes onto the arms.
I don't want a sales team on the floor selling and just going, yeah, it looks great. I want what I've talked about, stylists who are there to serve. Which city inspired Mary's vision?
There's a lot to learn, and some have taken desperate measures.
I went to the local library, I got that, and then good old Gok. I'm learning a lot from him about how to hide big boobs. I've never had that problem.
Thanks, Gok.
Welcome to the Savoy. If you'd like to follow me.
I'm pushing my team right out of their comfort zone to make sure they master the art of great service.
What we're going to do now is the toughest thing you will ever do. An irate customer.
I'm really, really annoyed. I bought this dress last week.
Oh.
Imagine my horror when, after wearing it for about an hour, somebody said that the hem had come down.
I'm really sorry about it.
Can I have my money back?
Yes, of course
I'm
you
going
can.
to sit here.
Of course, have a seat. We don't get that happen often, but unfortunately it's happened to you. It's too late. It's spoilt your party.
It has ruined
But I will get your money back,
All right,
and
thank
I
you.
do hope that you will come and see us again.
Oh, I forgive. Everybody got a paper? Okay, turn them over.
Mary's been slating people for years. Quite rightly, she's worried people are going to come in and be expected the greatest service, the greatest standards ever.
Well done. Well done.
And my standards are being compromised. John King wants my face plastered all over our ads, and my business partner Peter agrees.
We need to do a portrait of you. There's no doubt about it. At some point, your image needs to be associated with this project.
Hang on, no, I just don't like the idea of it.
I need to see your face.
Oh, stop it. You don't need me going...
You are building a brand, and the most recognisable part of this brand is you.
I'll probably be doing the lingerie shoot.
It's putting your face on it makes people go, oh, it's that lady with red hair, you know, I like her. But to not have your picture some way attached to this is very high risk. Because people might not know who you are. Because people will know you from your picture.
It will just end up looking like designers at Debenhams.
But Peter's not giving up. To convince me, he's arranged a focus group.
It'll be the first, actually this is the first time that you as a brand is being discussed right in front of you, and whether or not having a photograph of you associated with it appeals to them.
That's hideous. That's really hideous.
We don't have to do it. If I'm wrong, then you'll make whatever decision you want anyway.
I can see the market research group, but they can't see me.
This is one ad which says a collection for women by Mary Portas, and it has a picture of her.
I like this with the legs, but I don't like the picture of her. I think it should have Mary written.
For me, I think that it's because that she doesn't have the confidence that many people know who she is.
See?
No photo.
It cheapens the whole product straight away.
This is music to my ears.
Let me just show you a couple of prototypes here. There's a
Classic, boring. I'm so
Dreadful.
not ready for those clothes.
This is making me feel old. She needs to have something slightly edgy, slightly different. How she dresses.
Like
you know,
that.
she doesn't dress.
She doesn't dress like that.
She doesn't dress like that.
And knowing that it's Mary, what's that saying to you?
For her age, she looks fantastic.
She's got great fashion sense.
I know.
She's very stylish, absolutely inspirational. That a woman of that maturity has such vision and is relevant to today. I thought she was nearing 60, to be honest. But how she comes about when she watch us.
I can't listen in.
Right. First of all, I want your samples. I'm 50. I'm not 50.
Thank you for being kind about me, because that was the most difficult thing.
And I don't want my face on it. It's in! And I thought this whole meeting was so that I would say, I don't want my face on it.
The good thing is that I am absolutely vindicated, because I do not want to use my face on the collection, on the advertising and the marketing, and they're saying that. Worryingly, they found parts of the collection boring. It was really frustrating listening to that. But I have to. I'm freezing, I'm going home, I'm very tired. The ads for Chanel. Look at the skirt up the backside like that, okay? You tell me how many times you see a woman in Chanel walking around like that. My shop launches in 2 weeks' time, and I'm planning a major press campaign. Except my ads will feature women, not girls. So the women who are buying Chanel, let me tell you, there will be rarely a woman under 40 buying Chanel. So you've got a 19-year-old in the ad. So where are you showing me what's cool and accessible and great style for me? Burberry, Emma Watson just finished doing Harry Potter in her knee-highs. The fashion industry has perpetuated youth. Youth is sexy. Age ain't. And to find beautiful older faces for my brand, I'm going to delve into the Vogue archives.
Right, I found her. Are you ready? I think this is the one then.
Divine. Former model agent Jonathan Pang is going to help me and my ladies bring some names out of early retirement.
So,
gorgeous. Oh my God, what would she be like now? That's
I don't know, because she was a bad girl, so she might not be looking good.
Some might be mad, some might have too much work, one might be in a home.
She was look at her. But you wouldn't know that was the same person with all the work she's had done now.
But so bad.
She's someone I think has character and is very beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Has she got children, do you know?
Sophie has 2 grown-up children. She's got a son of 22.
I'm going to put Sophie Ward down. But the CEO of House of Fraser wants me as the face. I just so don't want to do it.
I think that'd be a really big mistake, personally.
Yeah. So do I. So do I.
Whoever fronts my ad will be modelling my new collection, and it's just arrived.
Oh, now look at that dress. That is gorgeous.
I've taken the feedback on board, and I'm thrilled with the final product.
These are beautiful, absolutely what I would call simple chic. I absolutely defy any woman not to look stunning in that dress.
And House of Fraser agree. So, with time against us, we've extended the range. I took what was the simple black dress and just did 2 different types of that for the woman who wants to just take it that bit more. So to put it into the leather with the stretch ponte at the back, and then did it in the 2-tone, which actually just looks just gorgeous on. So everything I'm now doing, I'm looking at and saying, do I love that? Would I wear that? And where's the edge in that? These dresses I'm having made, these are really gorgeous shift dresses on, add that splash of colour. And they are actually also, the shape is so easy. Any shape woman, even Pen, could wear these, but why do I think she'll say no? But that is just gorgeous. This little jacket I adore, but it's taking the mix of leather with a little suede mix and fabric, but it just has that great little shape to it, so I love that. But the problem is, In order to get the factory to make the amount I needed, because they will only do a certain amount of runs, I've had to order enough for 30 shops. I'm laughing, actually, it's quite shocking. Because you can't say I'm just doing one shop. That's why people don't produce for one shop. You know, you need a chain. I haven't got a chain yet. The money's too terrifying to think about, so instead I'm going to concentrate on a woman's best friend, shoes. I've designed a range with the great British brand Clarks. And today I'm taking the team to Somerset for a sneak preview.
Sorry to interrupt, Mark's missed the train.
Why would it be him? Have you heard from him?
Yeah, he's going to be here on the 11:06 train from Paddington.
I don't believe it's a 2-hour wait for the next train.
What does he say? What was it?
Literally missed the train by 30 seconds.
You know, I've taken a risk on him because most didn't want it. Yeah. Thanks for that.
Well done.
Called them after famous Marys, okay? This one's called La Magdalene. Do you know anything about Mary Magdalene? What was Mary Magdalene? She was the first hot-tempered redhead. These actually, let these be very you. You might have to wear these. Again, it's about that statement colour. I think this would be amazing, a black dress, and bang, the colour. And if you ever see them trying to get a handbag to match, just slap their wrists very quickly. Get the heel, and it's got to go straight through. We don't do matching handbags, okay? These are beautifully made shoes. Great, honestly, that just feels like a glove on my foot. And that's what women want, and they don't want to compromise your feet, and you want to feel fantastic, comfortable, and on trend and sexy. You're going to be in the shop, and a woman's going to come in, and she's going to either look at those or look at those, and that makes your outfit.
It's a great idea.
I'm thrilled with the shoes, but I'm not so thrilled with Mark. Okay, talk me through what happened this morning. Okay?
Yeah.
You've missed a whole of the training.
I know, and I'm very sorry for that.
This is your big break. You know I fought for you.
I do know that, and
Well, it's just not good enough, is it? Because everybody else made it. And if I were you, wanting to impress me and have a future career, and the fact that you've been out of work for a year, I'd have been on that platform 40 minutes early.
I've been early every day. I've been sort of an hour early at House of Fraser, 45 minutes early every day.
You will not. You know what? It won't happen again.
No, it won't happen again. And I am really. I know how much you've put on the line for me. I know how much I need to prove myself.
Don't let me down. With 1 week to go, it's now time for everybody to step up to the mark. Getting rid of all this. I want my entrance clear. How's that going? I've spent months sweating the detail, and I want every part of this store to be perfect. Hi!
Cheers, pal. Bye.
Hey, man. What do you think to the ceiling? Because John's been saying to me the jury's out.
Personally, looks a bit unfinished to me. I think the danger you're going to have is because people are walking on the floor above, it's not sealed, so there's going to be loads of dust coming down here. It's not sealed, is it? It's just an open concrete floor, so I think potentially you'll need to seal it at some point.
But look at the little artist stuff. It just comes across as a bit too bonkers.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah. And I love a bit of weird art, but today this just feels a bit too weird. Can I have 2 seconds with you, Alex, just on this where our sex toys was meant to be? I realised, after working with John and House of Fraser, that they are a little bit prim and proper. I had to make the breast less breast-like. Look at that lump that's just codged there. What is that?
Poached egg.
That little... poached egg. And that is because they didn't want to make it too obvious for the sex toys. And now they don't have any sex toys, so I've got a half-boobed woman up there, like a poached egg, and empty drawers. There are still finishing touches to do on the build, and our stock is only just beginning to arrive.
No one's quite sure what's going on yet. I think there's 2 more deliveries today still yet, so.
I'm tagging. I like it. It's simple. It's something I can do with confidence.
It's going to be a long day today, it's going to be a long day tomorrow, and it's going to be a long day Thursday. It's going to be a long week.
There. Where is the product? It's coming down at the rate of an old dripping tap. Women's wear is on a go slow, but it's not the only product I've got in the department.
I can't do fashion on its own, because when I think of how I live my life, from the china cup that I drink from the coffee that I make in the morning, it's about a lifestyle, and I've always wanted to do a lifestyle. But the space is tight.
And we seem to have a problem.
I mean, look at that. This is over merchandised for home. I've got literally 50% of my floor is home. Can't keep looking at it, it's getting me stressed. No, we're not got a stockroom. I've got every cushion for a suit.
Can we ask them all to come down?
All these, were you last year's display props?
Autumn, yes.
Yeah, autumn. I don't want all of them. As much as I like your schools. This is meant to be my sex toys.
Don't say that too loud, because it gets a bit hot under the collar, don't you? You've been away from home, haven't you, building for too long?
Too long.
What happens to these builders? What's that tattoo on your arm?
Which one?
Oh my, who's Kev?
Me.
Oh, I thought you were gay.
Ex-wife.
Well,
Right.
next time, don't get the tattoo done. Are you putting up my stars? Oh my God. You can't get camper than that.
All hands are on deck. Even store manager Paul is here to help, I think.
I think there'll be a lot of people crawling all over this, don't you think? Wanting to see Mary Portas after all these years of giving them it. They're coming back.
Thanks, Paul.
Revenge of, what is it? Return of the Jedi.
You'd love that, wouldn't you?
Not at all. Not at all.
No, not at all, not at all.
Not at all. See, listen, it's got to work for me as well as you.
Is it?
Of course it has. It's got to take a load of money.
I know.
She needs to for like 20,000 sales a week to justify the huge expanse and expensive space. So she's got a lot of sales to do, and she's going to have to hammer through the shoes at a rapid rate. She's going to have to sell about 300-400 pairs of shoes a week.
Oh, he's still going on about those numbers. Of course I want to sell, but I also want to sell a new vision for grown-up women.
This is the first time I think that any brand has said, here is a campaign for women with women in them. Grown-up women. And I'm talking about women all past their mid-40s.
And I've managed to coax 3 great models from the 80s out of early retirement.
When was the last time you modelled?
Well, it was some while ago. I was trying to work it out, actually. You sort of do it by children's ages. I don't know if it'll be like falling off a bike or completely new.
You have gone absolutely bright red.
I know, it'll go down.
Fabulous. Let's see the perfume bottle a little bit more. That's it, thank you. Yeah.
I defy anyone not to find these women hotter than their daughters.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is really beautiful. I look at those women and I think they look amazing, you know?
I mean, there's going to be thousands of people wanting to book 44-year-old women for fashion shoots.
It's just gorgeous. Look at how fantastic that's ended up. I'm just over the moon.
This ad represents everything my store stands for. But, unknown to me, my vision is about to be scuppered.
Good news and bad news. The good news is that these guys have taken over the entirety of Oxford Circus Underground Station to launch your shop.
What do you mean taking over the entirety?
All the advertising in Oxford Circus and Bond Street Tube is going to be your shop. The bad news...
What's our ads?
Your face.
Okay.
No, John would like your face at the end of the ads.
But I'm not in the ads, Peter. I'm not in
No, you're going to be shot for the ads tomorrow. I have agreed that that's what we're doing tomorrow. Everybody, no, I tell you what,
have we discussed, not my face?
but everybody's talked about this sort of endlessly, and the conclusion is that actually, your face on the advertising genuinely will bring customers. It made sense to me.
I don't want to be that. It's about women. It's about all those women I've photographed. I'm not the face.
I'm really upset that Peter's agreed this without me.
It's not about a kind of celebrity endorsement. It's not about that. I don't want that, you know? Linda Barker of DFS.
After months of hard work, this is it. My store is ready. John and I have reached a compromise on the ad campaign. But now comes the bit I've been dreading. It's time to face the press.
Morning! 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 I'm doing a press launch because every new brand or business has to show it to the fashion press first. Otherwise you don't get PR, you don't get coverage, and people don't know you're doing it, quite simply. I hate it, if I'm honest. I absolutely hate it because this is the cream and the cream of British fashion press. I've not been on the receiving end of that ever before. And I'm starting with the spikiest critic of all.
I am insanely fussy. But then I probably wouldn't have used those buttons.
Yeah.
That's why I'm always criticising Peruna at Marks and Spencer.
You can't compare me to Peruna.
I wouldn't buy that with Lurex in it though. I wouldn't buy this cardigan.
That's because it's colour. It's got colour in it. If I was to dress you, I wouldn't make a lot of money, would I? Liz Jones writes for the Mail. Most women read the Mail. Therefore, the women that I'm targeting will listen to what the Mail has to say.
I would go into Gucci, there'd be a shirt costing £350. I say, that's really cheap. Because you become insane.
I know you do.
So we are being told what to wear by people who are insane.
And that you as well?
And it's me, and they don't pay for stuff.
Have you heard about our armoury? This just goes simply across the back.
But then don't you look like you're wearing tights on your arms?
No, look at that if I put that under a shirt.
No, because even if you're thin,
even if you're thin,
full arms.
Exactly,
I
so
was
we
trying
change
on
that
a
outfit.
strapless dress and I corsaged my arms and I literally wanted to kill myself.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't. I might not be glad though, after I see the review. None of us can guess. You can think that went well and she could go home and just crucify you.
Liz Jones isn't the only journalist getting a preview. I'm showcasing the collection to the rest of the press in just a matter of hours.
I've got 3 models coming in. Each of you are going to style a model, and when you come out, you talk through what that look is.
One bad review can ruin months of hard work, so we need to impress.
It's quite a grey with a black shoe. It's tough. Okay, leave that as is. Leave that as is. Magdalene, can you get me a Magdalene?
I'm getting stressed, is what I'm saying. I'm actually having a panic attack.
Where's my black slip dress?
I could be mad, but I'm trusting my former estate agent to pull together one of the looks.
I can oh, that's... Yeah, nice. They're very nice, yeah. No, where's my Magdalene's? Can you just get that hosiery off her, because it's really depressing me. Lying down there. She's got a nose.
I mean, it could be.
Get her out of the dress. Get the black slit neck dress, thank you. Get her in there. And take your red dress off. But the
Guys, can I have your attention, please? We have a whole load of VIPs turning up here at 5 o'clock. So can I ask that we start clearing through?
And I've just had word that the boss, John, and the suits are on their way.
What I want to do is when John King, the CEO, comes down, this is us showing with pride our shop. Okay, where are my bellboys? Fabulous, come round here.
The all-important opinion makers are here. It's showtime.
I can't believe we've got this far. This has been 9 months and I really do feel that I have given birth. And I'm really proud of what we've achieved today. And with that, I'm going to introduce you to some of the stylists who have pulled together looks for you. So first of all, my stylist is Amina.
Evening, everybody. I'm going to introduce you to my model, Flavia. She's got the Antonio dress on. Celestial cuff here, which looks beautiful. It's got Swarovski elements on it.
So we can just, you know, make this casual. You can do so much with this dress.
Josette has got on this no-brainer Conti dress. And we've matched it up with these spotty tights, and they really fit over the leg nice, not like some other stores.
Why do I call it the no-brainer dress?
Because you don't have to do anything, you just stick it over your head.
Well done, Leslie, thank you.
glass of champagne. This is the experience. It's not about chasing a youthful teenage look. It's about a whole spirit. At the end of the day, that's what will make this a success or not. One interview after another, I'm exhausted.
I've done the rounds and I'm nearly hoarse.
Excellent.
I just hope I've done enough.
Are you talking about sales predictions at the moment?
House of Fraser I'm not. I'm just getting through this day.
You know, I've seen brands, you know, come and go in my career, you know, have a great start and peter out. But the most important thing is what the customers tell us.
What do you think?
It's great, isn't it?
I can stand up and say I'm proud of this.
No, you should do. Everyone's done a great job, everyone's done really hard on it.
Phenomenal.
I know. So we let the most important people in tomorrow, customers.
I can't believe it. I feel actually really like, I can't believe we're here. Yeah, take some money.
The pressure starts now.
Next week.
My stomach's turning. This is just so exciting. This is it now. Welcome. Come on in.
I've been looking for you.
So, is Mary Queen of Frocks?
There is a bit of a divide. We need to get the barrier down more.
So why does that keep going back on? Did you do it just to upset me?
John King said adamantly we've got to wear name badges.
They're disgusting.
You can cage the beast, but you can't tame the beast.
London, Paris, New York, Milan, Guildford. This isn't about just selling Fox, you bloody idiots. This isn't about that. This was my dream.